Okay, there is one more thing I forgot to mention on this, or that I kind of left out, and I do want to revisit it on this writing word phrases and sentences. We need to take a look at our original two examples I gave here. We talked about this pay stub and this receipt, so let's see how what we've learned will relate back to them. Okay. Remember the steps. First step is to choose a variable for the unknown, and then to choose the appropriate operation, and then to write the representative expression or equation. So, right here, and I want to kind of mention something here. It doesn't really say what the operation is here, but anytime we have a rate, it's going to be multiplication. Okay? And if you are multiplying, the thing you multiply is what it's per. So this one is per hour. So I'll take this rate and times it by the number of hours. Okay, so I know my operation is going to be multiplication. I believe I said earlier we would let the rate be R. And then the operation, of course, we said was times. I should have used a dot. And then the number of hours. And that ends up giving me the gross wages. So since it gives me that amount, I think what we need to realize is that there should be equals the wages. There. So that's an equation that would, no matter what the rate is, no matter what the number of hours is, it will tell us what the gross wages is. Okay. The other example I had was this sales receipt, and this one's a little more things we can do here. We have a rate again, which is the interest rate, and I guess I could put or the tax rate. I guess I could call that T. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it R because it is a rate. And we have the amount of the purchase, and I think really what I want to call that is, we might call that P. It's the amount of the purchase, and it was right over here. Oh, the subtotal right here. We'll call that P. And remember what you do with rates, you multiply them. So we're going to end up doing P times R, which will give us the amount of tax. We know once we know the amount of tax, we will add that back onto P. So what it's going to look like is this right here. It's going to look like P times R, which is the amount of tax, added on to the amount of the purchase. So P plus P times R. And then what we'll do is we'll take that whole amount and we subtract it from the amount of cash that was given. And I think we said we was going to let that variable be what was that? The amount of cash right here. We'll let that one be C. Okay. So look like that. And that tells you how much money you get back, how much change you get. The cash minus the sum, or the quantity, see, that'd be a good way of saying that, the quantity of the purchase plus the purchase times the tax rate will equal the amount of cash you'll get back. The cash register and computers and calculators can be programmed using variables to do this for us. And so it's not only a good thing that we learn how to do algebra and use variables to represent things, but also if you ever do any kind of programming, you'll have to learn how to use variables also there. So, and it's exactly the same as what it is in algebra. So the two build off of each other. Anyway, that was the two examples I left out. With any luck, this means that I'm finished with this lesson and won't revisit it anymore. Make sure you do your practice worksheets. There will be short videos on each one of the problems on the practice worksheets. And in conclusion, remember these are the 3 steps. Step 1, choose the variables for your unknowns. Step 2, choose an appropriate operation. And then step 3, which is putting it all together, write the representative expression or equation in an order that reflects the nature of the problem. Good luck.